I'm Nicholas Palissy reporting here at a polling place in Northern Virginia, asking voters about the Senate race between Tim Kaine and Corey Stewart.
So I went for Kaine and Connolly, and probably the same reason that, a reason that a lot of people are voting for him. It's just the rhetoric coming from the opposite party, and we're the party that has the coexist stickers on the van, and I don't think we've done a great job of that. But the rhetoric that we've seen, we're looking at Pittsburgh, we're looking at the recent bombings, and we can't subject that to one party. But it's not coming from the left, and it is coming from the right. I've voted that way my entire life, and it only reaffirmed how I voted this election cycle.
So were you casting your ballot more for Kaine, or were you were casting the ballot against Trump?
Unfortunately, and rightly or wrongly, I think I'm voting it more against Trump and the administration than I am for my own party at this point.
Well, Kaine. I know nothing about Corey Stewart, nothing much. I've known about Kaine, and I have faith in him, and so I voted for him.
Were you sending a message to President Trump with the vote for Kaine?
Yeah, absolutely. And the GOP that have not held him accountable for a lot of the crazy stuff that he's doing.
And what is the main thing that you oppose most about President Trump?
I don't care for kids in cages, and I don't like his hyperbolic speech. I think that it's bringing crazy people out of the woodwork that feel like they have a clear message that it's okay to commit violence.
I didn't like Stewart, just his affect, and he kind of reminded me how he talked and yelled and screamed that he was another Trump. I just don't think we need to go there. And he's done a lot of good, so I voted for him just with his track record.
Were you sending a message to Trump specifically?
I voted for him the last time myself, and I've been more of a Democrat voter, and I didn't want to vote for Hillary, and I voted for him, and some of the things he says, sometimes I think he should think about before he says things.
Oh, interesting. So you voted for Trump
I voted
originally,
for Trump originally
in 2016,
Exactly.
and now you're voting for Kaine, sending a message to
I'm
Trump.
sending a message where it's just, you can't be a bully and run this country, and it just doesn't work, and you just can't get along with people when you're like that. So that's why I voted for Kaine. That was the major reason why.
Picked Tim Kaine. Not the biggest fan, but I just felt he was better than Corey Stewart, who I just feel supports suppression of people. I didn't come because of the president. I think it's impacted a lot of other people coming, which is good.
Now, some people said that they came out to vote specifically against Trump by supporting Kaine. Was that the case for you?
A little bit of that, but not that much of. But I'd say, bringing the country together, that's more important right now, because the president is completely on the other side. And it's just like, it's not good for America.
Every year that he's ran, I've voted for Kaine. Was it a little fueled by Trump? Yeah, a little, but like I said, I vote for him every year, so I try to vote and do my part every year.
So who did you wind up supporting in the Senate race between Kaine and Stewart, and why?
Stewart, he more represents my views.
What was the most important issue to you? The economy, immigration? Which of those?
Of those, probably the economy. Some parts of the immigration, maybe, but more the economy and just the general direction of the country.
Who did you wind up supporting?
Oh, Tim Kaine.
And what made you vote for Kaine? Well, here's what I'm asking.
Yes,
some people came. They said today
Yes.
voted to send a message to the president because they oppose the president. Is that why you voted for Kaine?
Yeah.
Anything specific that you don't like about Trump?
I have no idea. I just don't like him.
Reporting in Northern Virginia, just outside of Washington, I'm Nicholas Balassi.